Absolutely, Niranjan. There are less violators as compared to yesterday, which was the first day of the lockdown. And today, in fact, we are present here in the Delhi-Gurgaon border. Here, the markets are completely shut, and the small vegetable vendors, the small retailers are only open, and people are venturing out only to buy the essential commodities. In fact, we also spoke to the daily wage earners here, and the daily wage earners have had a strong say that they are facing problems and they haven't had jobs since 7 days, which is why they are not able to earn, they are not able to eat a thing, because they don't have any source of income as of now. They are appealing to the government for the economic package to show up really fast, because their families are stranded. They don't know about the Delhi home shelters which have been put up by the state government, which is why they want to get back to the states they have come from. They came to Delhi with a hope of earning more and more, but here their movement has been restricted, and which is why they cannot go to Delhi home shelters which have been put by the state governments. We also know that the state and the central governments are also combining and are working towards extensively to come to the rescue of these daily wage earners, the local retailers and the vegetable vendors who are facing the brunt of this lockdown. However, in this very area, the market is very deserted as of now, and it is wearing a very gloomy look. People are venturing out only to buy their essential commodities.
Sorry for interrupting you there. I'm having to interrupt you there for a few minutes. Sorry for that. I'll have to interrupt you. I'm going quickly across to Anuj. There's a lot of action behind him. I saw some policemen. I think they were roughing up a few vendors. Let's go across to him full frame and see what's happening. Anuj?
Well, exactly, Niranjan. This is Azadpur Mandi, and if we talk about the violation, then this is witnessed to be very much lesser than if we compare it from the day one. But yes, police at this point in time, let me show you, the administration is continuously monitoring. They have clearly given the warning that if you do not have any work, if you are not a vendor, then you should not be here. This is a wholesale market. These are for the vendors. They can take the vegetable from here and they can supply it to the other part. But the police at this point in time is taking the stock of the things. I'll give you the visuals also how the administration and the police personnel is continuously looking into the things, that there should be no mass gathering. Let me remind you, the first day when we reported from here, this was around 1 lakh people who was gathered here. But at this point in time, you can comparatively see the numbers of people are very, very much lesser. And police is continuously monitoring the situation now, because everybody need to understand today what exactly is the importance of the hour. And that is something which has been said by the Prime Minister himself, to remain inside, to remain indoor. So that is something what we are witnessing at this point in time, that the police is controlling the situation and trying to send a message clearly to the people that if they do not have any work here, they should not stand here. On the other hand, let me again remind you that this is a wholesale market. This is one of the biggest mandi in the national capital, which is called Azadpur Mandi. So from here, the vendors used to take the vegetable and supply it to the other part in the national capital, as well as to the near state like Noida and other states like Uttar Pradesh. If we talk about the border, that's Indrapuram area, Ghaziabad area. So from here, for that purpose, we can see the numbers of trucks which is already here, the vegetables from here being loaded into that trucks. So for vendors, these markets are open to get it supplied to the essential market, to the essential places where people can get it from. But at this point in time, people are trying to convince the people here who are police is giving them the clear message that they do not need to stand here. No mass gathering is allowed. They should be at their home. Only vendors are allowed. They can take the vegetable from here and they can further supply it to the other places. So that is something what we are learning. But comparatively, Niranjan, this is, yes, to say that this is very much lesser crowd. If we compare it from the day one, then this is more than half of what we are seeing at this point in time. The people can be counted, but on that very day, this was like a jam-packed area. But today, the people are, yes, understanding, and rather the administration is also on the foot. And by being sometimes strict also, and being sometimes...
Anuj, okay. Saw what's happening behind you there. Quickly need to go across to other reporters as well. Prakash joining us live from Patna. Quick word from Prakash on the situation on the ground. Prakash.
Well, Niranjan, the positive cases in Patna have risen to 6 from 4 to 6 yesterday. Rapid rise. Till a couple of days back, there was no positive cases in Patna. And it seems that the migrant people who have come back to Patna from different parts of the country, as well as from abroad, are infecting people. That's a serious concern because the migrant people are a serious concern. A lot of people are in Delhi as well. They are asking to come back to Bihar. Now, this is the income tax roundabout, and it gives a complete deserted look with essential services employees going to their offices, and you can see the traffic policemen doing their duty, and the protocol is being followed by the people, because on the first day after the Janta curfew, we had seen here is a passenger on an auto rickshaw driver. It seems that this young girl is not well, and he's showing the prescription to the policeman that they should be allowed to go back. इनको जाने दीजिए भाई, ये बीमार हैं, जाने दीजिए, तंग मत कीजिए, जाइए जाइए, आप तबीयत खराब है आपकी। ये बताइए कि आप यहाँ पर चेकिंग कर रहे हैं सुबह से, क्या लोग आ जा रहे हैं या नियम कानून का पालन कर रहे हैं?
अभी तो अक्सर वही दिखाई दे रहा है जो भी ड्यूटी में है सरकारी, ये तो बैंक स्टाफ या सचिवालय स्टाफ या पुलिस स्टाफ वही दिखाई दे रहा है।
वही ज़्यादा दिखाई दे रहा है। ज़्यादा आपको परेशानी नहीं?
जी नहीं।
कागा भी दिखाया जैसे कि बीमार थी तो इन लोगों को परेशान
जी नहीं जी, इमरजेंसी सेवा के लिए कोई ऐसी
इमरजेंसी सेवा के लिए कोई दिक्कत नहीं होनी चाहिए, और लोगों को बताइए कि घर में रहें,
जी बताया जा रहा है।
So staying home, staying safe is the mantra. There you can see people also showing again prescription. इनका क्या है? प्रिस्क्रिप्शन है, डॉक्टर का है, जाइए आप जाइए। So they should be allowed to go back. And आपको कोई परेशानी हो रही है सुबह से आज आप यहाँ देख रहे हो?
नहीं, कोई परेशानी नहीं।
So there we have strict rules.
Prakash, quickly need to go across to Sumi as well. I think there's some action where Sumi is. Sumi, what's happening behind you? What's happening, Sumi? And then we'll go across to Guwahati and also Kolkata. Sumi, what's happening there in Delhi?
Yes, absolutely. As we are, looking at 10-12 right now, people are actually venturing out of their homes, and they're venturing out to buy the essential commodities. But we've also heard that the truckers, lakhs of truckers, because of the absence of the e-curfew passes, they were not allowed to pass the Delhi-Gurgaon border, which is why the supply chain has seen a disruption. And that is where the customers are also getting a lot of inconvenience. But the customers, when we spoke to this morning, they also maintained that they are keeping a faith on Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and they are not hoarding up or stocking up a lot of essential commodities.
Yeah, Sumi, let's get a quick update from Kolkata next. Sumi, going across to Kolkata, stay with me. Suryagni is joining us live. Suryagni, what's the situation? We hear Kolkata complete lockdown implementation. That's the report we're getting. Why don't you show us around?
This is the second day of the entire country lockdown, and today morning there was a report of one more positive person of the COVID-19 virus in West Bengal. So that sums up to 10 people in the state who are infected with COVID. And although there has been no recovery as of yet, what we are getting to know is that all the patients are responding well to treatment, and hopefully these people will continue to do better in time. Now, yesterday 2 strong messages were sent out by the Chief Minister herself. One, that violators will not be dealt with easily. Law will take its course, and they'll be tackled very, very strongly. But apart from that, the message that she sent was that essential service providers cannot be harassed. Like that can be grocery vendors, or grocery shop vendors, or medics or doctors who are doing a lot, and they cannot be ostracized because they are always on the field and working 24/7. So after these 2 messages came down, a lot of the cases, or a lot of reports where a lot of doctors and nurses who were being ostracized have reduced, and we look forward to that trend with none of such incidents cropping up. Back to you.
Quick word also from Aniruddha joining us live from Guwahati. Aniruddha, situation in Guwahati today, are you witnessing a complete lockdown? I see buses behind you, some vehicles still on the roads.
Yes, Niranjan, few buses and vehicles are plying on the road, but they are exclusively of the emergency services, as the police have made it clear that any vehicle, if any person wants to go for grocery shopping, then he or she cannot take out his or her vehicle to go for grocery shopping. And from that we have witnessed that there are very less number of vehicles. Only the emergency vehicles are plying on the road. Those of medical staff, those of police, the media persons and others involved in emergency services are plying on the road. Niranjan, as far as the violation is concerned, today so far no arrests have been made. But yesterday in Guwahati alone 6 people were arrested, and the Assam Police Headquarters will be giving a compiled figure by today afternoon on the updates across the state as how many lockdowns violators have been arrested. Meanwhile, even though no cases of COVID-19 has been reported so far in Assam, the government is on a war footing. A 1,000-bed isolation quarantine center has been set up by the state government in order to meet with the situation if arises. And similarly, around 2,000 beds are being kept ready with ICU and ventilation facilities in the state to meet with the crisis if arises. As far as the other states of Northeast is concerned, there is a total lockdown. Curfew has been imposed in certain parts of Meghalaya as well as in Manipur. In Manipur and Mizoram, 1 cases is happening.
Hi everyone, I am Aishwarya Kapoor. Thanks for checking out Republic World. If you would like to watch more show highlights and live coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the Republic World News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.